Question 9. What does God require in the first, second, and third commandments? Answer: first, that we know God is the only true God. Second, that we avoid all idolatry. Third, that we treat God's name with fear and reverence. So in these first 3 commandments, and technically into the first 4 commandments, we see God outlining how we are to worship Him and essentially how we are to express our love for Him. I mean, the first element, that we know Him as the only true God, speaks to the fact that there is only one God to worship, only one God to serve, and only one God to love, and it is the duty of mankind to do so. The second is similar, but it refers to you will have no other idols or carved images or anything of that nature that would distort the worship of that one true God. And the third being that we're to reverence the Lord's name, to not take it in vain. This speaks to how we are to speak about God, to God, and for God. So essentially all of these commands here, they're given for our good and our benefit so that we don't go the route of natural man and create a God of our own liking, or a God in our own likeness, which tends to be what human beings want to do. Charles Spurgeon puts it this way. He says, "Our business is not to invent a God, but to obey the one Lord who is revealed in the Scriptures." And that's what these laws speak to. These laws serve as protection and guardrails for our good and as an act of God's grace. So again, question 9, what does God require in the first, second, and third commandments? Answer: first, that we know God as the only true God. Second, that we avoid all idolatry. Third, that we treat God's name with fear and reverence.